Hello everyone, Earthangel here. Got my rose quartz crystal. I just love this thing. The angels have been giving me songs to pass along to you, and I have just been writing them down in my journal. I Life has been kind of busy, of course, for me, and I'm sure it has been for you. But the songs that they have been giving me or number one, this first song is what I Want It That Way. So, uh, who sings that? Fountains. I want it that way. Oh, Backstreet Boys. That's it. I want it that way. So tell me why. It is an interesting song because the information that I have been given is from your counterpart. So, from your divine masculine or divine feminine, um, or asking, um, tell me why. Is it this or is it that? And you already know why it is. You may have made the decision to walk away from the journey. You have probably made the decision to, you know what, I can't deal with you anymore. I've had it. So, your counterpart is now saying, well, I can't believe that you walked away from this, even though you have been waiting for them to come back to you, even though, you know, some of them have returned, but, they still have not fully healed. And so they returned. You're thinking, oh, things have changed, but then something might show as far as the way that they used to act, or they do not want to give you that commitment. So, what that means is that they need more time to come back and heal themselves, continue to purge, continue to let out all the things from their past that will get them to move forward to be with you. So that's an interesting song. So they're saying, tell me why, you know, this, tell me why that, tell me why. Well, you know why, actually. Your counterpart should know why. Everyone's situation is different. No two um, twin flame journey relationships. I say soul flame because I don't know if it's twin or not, but I say soul flame because some of you are dealing with a twin flame, some of you are dealing with a soulmate. So, yeah, so they're asking, you know what, there's a certain way that they wanted it to be, and they were hoping that they could hold on to you or pull you in while they continue to heal, or pull you in while they're going through what they're going through. And you're like, no, dude. Or it can be, divine masculine dealing with a divine feminine saying, boo. No, mm-mm. You thought you would, keep me in this situation. I'm not dealing with all this drama. Why? Because they're trying to hold you and distract you while all this stuff is going on. And here it is that you are working on what you need to work on, your business, or planning, in the planning stages. And they're trying to hold you from either reaching that goal of what you're trying to move forward to, or hold you from your mission. And where, all divine feminine, we know that we have to move forward. And of course, there are divine masculine. You know that you kind of have to detach from your counterpart and let them work out what they have to work out. And you are to being asked to move forward in with the mission or doing whatever it is that you're being called to do. So that's, one thing. So I thought that was interesting. I want it that way. Really? Really? You want it that way? Well, you continue working on yourself, and hopefully later on you will come back together. Now I did mention that there are unions happening through this summer. Some have been held back because of a lot of things that have been happening as far as keeping the counterparts apart. God, universe, source has been keeping some of the counterparts apart because your counterpart, you may have done the work and you're ready for union, you're ready for your commitment, you're ready for marriage, but they're still dealing with that third party, or they're still dealing with the karma of a parent or someone from work or whatever, a wife, a husband, whatever, and they just haven't had the chance to go within and do the work, getting rid of all the old things from the past. So they're not where you are as far as you being able to say, put yourself first. You having this peace of mind and love in your heart, and you walking forward, saying, okay, I'm going to make my money, or I'm going to do, uh, you know, the planning for this business or whatever it is. I'm getting ready for my mission, right? My next steps, the guardian angels or the Holy Spirit has given me. So they have some more work to do. And like I said, it depends on where you are on this journey. Everyone is at stages, at a different stage. We're not at the same place. So, of course, there's going to be more that they need to do. But then there are some of us who have been on the journey for oh so long, for years. And you have been waiting for your counterpart. And some of you are going to receive your counterpart. And the others of you who are like 144 chosen ones, as I understand, there is more for you to go through. You're thinking, oh, okay, I'm getting ready for union. And unfortunately, I don't mean to laugh because I'm one of the people who have to wait. But unfortunately, um, they have to do more work on themselves. Or for some of you, I know that your counterpart has, been a narcissist, has really done some wild things. Some of them are going to jail. Some of them, whatever, are in court right now. God, the universe has asked them to stop what they were doing. It may have been illegal or whatever a long time ago. And they figured, you know what? I'm going to ride this ride till till it goes off the rails, or um, I don't want to listen to, the information that has been given to me. Um, you know, the world has been the way it's been, and people have been getting away with what they, doing all these things, and they're thinking that they could get away with this for so long, or just continue to get away with this all their life. And what's happening right now are people are receiving their karma for what they have done. It could be something from the workplace, sabotage of a work, from at work. Somebody that just doesn't like you and you're wondering why. I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. It could be a family member. It could be a friend, or who you call a friend. It could be your relationship. And so they are now reaping the karma of what they have been doing to you, what they have been doing to a lot of people all these years. And they did receive from God, from the divine, from the universe, you know, warnings. Okay, if you don't stop this, you know, it's not going to be pretty. Or, they kept giving him little warnings. And now God divine is saying, no more. You are now reaping the karma. And the karma is, some people are losing their jobs. Some people are going to jail. Some people are, now homeless. They're out in the cold. Some people are, it just depends. So God says, God, divine universe, has said, those who have been last will now be first. So those who have been doing these things, thinking, okay, I will forever get away with what I'm doing, lying, cheating, stealing, treating people any old kind of way, instead of treating them nicely with love and compassion. And what's going on? God says, no more. No more. They're thinking, some people have been doing it all their lifetime, right? Um, getting things from their childhood. Maybe they've had something from their adolescence, people not treating them right. So, they turn around and they're not treating you right, or they've neglected every relationship that they've had. Um, and there are some who, even at work, they've just been big sabotaging people. They have gotten other people fired and stuff like that. And now they are now reaping their karma. And guess what? They have been exposed and they are being fired, right? So they get to know what it's like to be without a job. They get to know what it's like to, no one wants to hire you. They get to see what it's like, being out of work for 5 years, for 7 years, for 10 years, depending on how long they've been doing what they've been doing. So they have, received a lot of, God, universe, divine has given them a lot of chances, and now it's like no more. And exposure is supposed to go through, what is it, 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So if it hasn't happened yet, and you have not seen the exposure, the people being fired from a job or whatever, a counterpart or whatever, somebody's, you know, it it will happen. It will happen. So I just want to put that out there, and I know how I have said that in another video before, but with the exposure that has been going on, I just want you guys to know, just keep your eyes open. You're going to see more and more things happening, okay? So don't be alarmed. And please don't carry them on your shoulders. Don't carry the burden. It's not yours to carry. We have all got to learn to detach. You can send up a prayer for someone if something happens, but try not to hold on to it. Detach from it. Try not to hold that burden. You can send love to the family, to if something happens to them, or you know I would say that it's important for us all to pray for one another. We are all connected, um, and we want to continue to keep the vibration high. So it's very important that we continue to love, not hate on, and not put yourself. You've done so much work to raise your vibration. You've done so much work to let go of the past beliefs. You've done so much work to get yourself in a different position, right? Into a whole new light, have grounded yourself. And you've really worked on being a better you, right? So it's important right now, and here I go with that, it's important again, but it's important for you to love on yourself, continue to have peace in your heart, and not get involved with everything else that's going on, not carry that burden. I don't want a lot of you to be stressed out. It's important. God is asking for us to rest, to relax, to sure, it's important for you to work on your project, to work on, giving back to humanity, being a philanthropist, working on technology, whatever it is, the environment, whatever your mission is. Yes, that is important. Giving back is important. But the other thing that's important is putting yourself first, is getting the rest, and making sure that you do not burn yourself out, because you can't help anything. You can't help humanity. You can't help anyone if you're burnt out. So they're asking for everyone to rest, rest, rest right now. It's very important. Okay. What else did I want to mention? Right now, okay, so in one of my other videos, I talked about there are things happening, and I could not disclose what was happening. But I can say this to you. God has stepped in for a lot of the exposures, of course. God has stepped in making everyone's life easier. And of course, again, we're all in phases. It depends on where you are, right? Um, there are many journeys that you're on. You're a relationship journey, you're a life journey. So it's important that you continue to purge out and continue to learn the lessons of your past, right? If you have not learned the lessons of your past, they come back. They continue to come back. It's like, oh, okay, what did I not learn from this lesson or from that lesson? So it's very important for you to say, oh, that's right. I didn't detach from this person, or I continue to do this, and I've got to stop thinking of myself negatively. I've got to start being positive, and I've got to move forward. That's a problem. That's example, okay? So it's very important for you to continue to work on yourself. The whole goal that God is asking is for you to return back to love. Return back to being a compassionate, loving being. Return back to being a peaceful person. Return back to connecting to everyone else. And, you're going to feel the burdens of not just yourself, but from humanity. And the importance of it is to not to carry all those burdens. You need to ask yourself, does this, what I'm feeling kind of heavy today. And I don't know why. I woke up in a really good mood. This is another example. But now I'm feeling really heavy, and you have to stop and think about, why am I feeling heavy? Is this my burden, or is this something from the collective, right? From humanity? And then say, you go, no, I'm in a good mood. I'm not thinking negatively. I'm not thinking of, so you'll know if it is yours or if it isn't. It could be a work situation. It could be a home situation. It could be anything, school situation. And you'll know. It could be someone else who's carrying a burden, and we're all empaths, so we can feel when someone's feeling down, but you don't want to put yourself, you don't want to carry their burdens. You don't want to put yourself in there. Sure, you can think about, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, send up a prayer for them, but do not carry it. Do not continue to hold what they're going through, okay? So, is there any other information that I need to be sharing? Because I'm telling you, there is so much information that they're sharing with me, and I want to make sure that I give it all to you. So, I can't think of anything else. There are other angel songs. Angels have been letting me hear these songs, and I will share them with you on another video. But I just want to say I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for all of you. It's, you know, I'm now, I think it, I don't know when I started, but I believe I'm now at the 3 year mark. Who would have ever known of being on YouTube? So I'm really excited, and hopefully I can continue to share with you and just bring to you what is being given to me. But I just want to say I love you guys so much.